All right, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that sub button, man. We still growing. All right, man. Sad day, maybe a bittersweet moment for some people. It's of course we know the guys at back on Fig and community over there probably jumping for joy right now. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about the PSA that the boy Adam16 just recently put out on his Snapchat, man. Now I seen it all in the Reddit. The fact that Adam is going ahead and, canceling shows, man. Cutting all the podcasts, all the little extra podcasts he done came up with over the past few months. It's all about to be gone, demolished, finito. And it looked like he gonna narrow down the hosts to a tight-knit group, much smaller than the cast that's right now. Because let's be honest, man, I don't even know who really on the cast, guys. I don't even know who was really on the cast full-time employee type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I will say this might be a good thing for Adam. It's definitely gonna test the talents of a lot of their hosts that was over there, man. Because let's just be honest, a lot of people was just dead weight getting carried by the No Jumper brand. You feel me? They might not want to hear it, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's the end of an era, man. It's the end of an era. It's kind of shocking to see it come, even though as a logical viewer, I could obviously see that No Jumper hasn't been doing as well as it used to do in the past, especially when AD and those guys were there. Now, it had, I guess, fell off before they came, but they put it back on the map, man. And the way Adam been acting, he been acting like everything been all good, and back on Fig and those guys are actually the ones failing. So this is kind of, surprising to see that Adam is choosing to make this move, even though in the bottom of our hearts, guys, we all know it's the right move to make, man. So let's go over here to the Reddit, and we're gonna look at we're gonna react to Adam22 breaking it down, basically explaining why he don't want to make these moves with all these goddamn podcasts no more. And yeah, man, pray for the host, you feel me? Pray for the host. I know he said he gonna keep some of them, but man, you know how it is when you first start moving shit around, you gotta act like you gonna really hold them niggas down, man. But we gonna really see. Hit that like button and hit that sub button.
Okay, so I have a pretty huge announcement, and I'm doing it on Snapchat. So anybody who's thinking about ripping this and putting it on any other platform, don't even think about it. Anyway, Snapchat exclusive. I'm making some very big changes in terms of No Jumper. As of today, or as of tomorrow, the news, No Jumper news, it's over.
Dang.
The Monday show, the Wednesday show, and the Thursday show so are over.
Damn.
I've decided that I really want to focus No Jumper. So I will be continuing to do the Tuesday show with Lush and Brick Baby. I will continue to do as many interviews as possible. I'm going to have other people on the platform continuing to do interviews. Everybody from, Almighty, Sharp, Brick. I just talked to all these guys, Flacco. We're still gonna work together on doing interviews and doing like.
Man, I know that nigga Academics is on Flacco line right now. Yeah, Flacco, I got 100,000 for you, nigga. Come on, nigga. Fuck that white man.
Repeat guest type interviews where I have people on multiple times to talk about different things.
Wait, so you gonna cut all the shows just to handpick who you want to do interviews, but technically they not gonna be working for No Jumper? Is it gonna be more like an independent contractor type of thing? You know what I'm saying? Because the only person I could see pretty much propelling in that type of shit is Flacco. Flacco built for this shit, man. And Remo. Flacco and Remo pretty much the most valuable assets to No Jumper at this moment, especially when it come to content and getting interviews and shit, man. Them other niggas got a lot to learn. I'm not saying they can't learn it. I'm just saying they ain't there yet. They ain't worth keeping. It ain't worth keeping Brick Baby happy. You know what I'm saying? So he can come on that motherfucker drugged out, just talking about whatever.
And things that are going on in the news, everything like that. But this decision has really been brought on primarily, I guess, as a business decision. And I say that to say, I've been talking to my business manager a lot over the course of the past few weeks, taking a real deep dive into how the channel is doing, how much content we're creating, and taking a look at like what the true cost of creating stuff like news is. and have basically just come to the conclusion that it makes more sense for No Jumper to
Damn,
produce
guys.
less content and be a little bit more focused with a smaller team, a smaller number of employees, etc., and to just be a little bit more focused. I look at a lot of my peers. I look at Vlad. Obviously, Vlad has kind of always been like the OG as far as I'm concerned in terms of this whole.
Bro, Adam is like freaking obsessed with DJ Vlad, bro. You are not VladTV, nigga. This is No Jumper, boy. You done already went the goddamn circus route. Vlad platform is like a serious situation, you feel me? I can only imagine it. When you walking into them Vlad offices, man, it feel like you walking in the goddamn district attorney's office. And I'm not trying to call Vlad a cop because I know he not a cop. Niggas gonna go on there and incriminate their goddamn selves. Niggas don't need help with that. Never have, never will. But at the end of the day, No Jumper, you not as serious as Vlad, man. But, maybe that's why you changing shit up. You tired of being looked at like a goddamn goofball. But honestly, Adam, you brought it on yourself. It's what you wanted.
This whole YouTube content space. And when I look at Vlad, I think that he kind of does it the smartest way possible, which is like if he wants to have a conversation with somebody, he just calls them in, pays them their rate, and then they do the conversation.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have like consistent co-hosts. Obviously, I'm still going to have consistent co-hosts. I'm still going to do the Tuesday show with Brick and Lush because I still enjoy, building that camaraderie and everything like that. But as far as like just trying to pump out so much content and doing 2 hours of the news every day and 2 hours every night, even like someone like Brick, I just had the conversation with Brick about the No Statement show on Wednesday, and like he totally gets it. And if anything,
And no criticism against Brick. I think I recently said Brick was my favorite cast member at No Jumper. But the show was ass, man. All the goddamn shows was ass. Except for the Adam and Wax show. And recently the Tuesday show when they added Lush and Brick Baby, but goddamn, this nigga Brick Baby can't get a sentence out. Even though the nigga talks so slow because he be so fucking high, but still.
he was kind of like, bro, I didn't really feel like I was ready to do my own podcast in the first place. I just took it on because you suggested it, you believed in me. And like honestly, all these guys, from Almighty to Flacco to Sharp to Brick, I seen all these guys grow a shitload as the years have gone by doing content on the channel. And like, somebody like
See, he noticed. I noticed he said Sharp. Sharp is gonna be the most interesting case, guys. I just seen the clip of that other nigga from that other podcast on No Jumper criticizing the fuck out the boy Sharp, man. Told the nigga to his face, basically, nigga, you ain't getting no views no more. You ain't had a motherfucking viral moment since Masika went off on your goddamn ass, boy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was on goddamn Sharp head. So it's gonna be interesting to see where Sharp goes from here. Cause Sharp came out of nowhere. He was on that soft white underbelly shit for some reason. Adam22 took a liking to the nigga, put him on the channel, the shit exploded. He was going off on hoes and all that shit. All that shit kind of died down. The goddamn exodus happened. Sharp stayed. He didn't really build no relationships with those guys. So it's just like, man, it's gonna be wild for Sharp, you feel me? He almost had a relationship with Whack 100, kind of fumbled that. Sharp kind of be in his own world. I feel like Sharp got stunted by feeling like he was a superstar, guys. He had the superstar syndrome, you feel me? Motherfucker was stroking his ego too much. The nigga thought he was a goddamn superstar. And now it's just like, all you gonna be left with is your own channel. You gonna have to glow that motherfucker up. Not saying you can't. I believe you can.
Almighty, I was just gassing him up. I'll say it here too because I believe it was just that I've seen him grow a lot as an interviewer. Okay, I got cut off there. Anyway, I was just saying all about Almighty is that he's somebody who I've seen grow a shitload as an interviewer and content creator, and he has like an amazing ear / just like A&R mindset for new talent. He's paying attention on a level that I really look up to, and I need people around me like him and Remo, etc., to like really help keep me tapped in with exactly what's going on in the culture and everything like that. So this has nothing to do with me being, against any of the hosts on the channel. If anything, I just had the conversation with all of them, and they all took it in stride and understood where I was coming from and realized that, it's just a straight business decision. So this is a big development. I look at like a lot of people, peers in the space, and I look at myself and I'm like, damn, I spent the last however many years trying to really build No Jumper up as like a network where we could be producing a huge amount of content. And then just over the last couple of weeks from just having these conversations, I just realized this isn't really what I want to spend the next 10 years of my life doing in terms of trying to create another At the End of the Day or another
Oh my God.
Disconnected, if that
Oh
counts.
my God. We stop it right there, guys. That alone, that ending, lets you know how freaking obsessed he is with T-Rell and AD and those guys and all the success that they brought to No Jumper, man. Now, you've been fucking clowning, going hard like you just the most successful channel. Like you just holding it down, making so much money. We all knew it was cap as the viewers, but we know, man, when it's warfare, you gotta pad the stats a little bit, you feel me? You gotta gloss the numbers up, make the motherfuckers look good. So why he over here shitting on Fig Community World, talking about how they falling apart and all this, he making scandalous moves, getting niggas brothers over here, bringing all these people in just to crush their motherfucking dreams and be like, oh, sorry guys, I lied. You're not about to have no fucking job over here. We about to be more like Vlad. We about to be more like academics, man. And y'all already know, I'm gonna call it right now, man. The only niggas he's saving is possibly Flacco, which I don't know. Flacco, your ass is on the brink too. You know what I'm saying? Flacco is on the cuff at this point too, man. Cause yeah, he go viral for doing a lot of dumb shit, but that's a problem when it come to Adam. Adam getting fed up, man. He done already seen Whack 100 about to fuck this nigga up. There's multiple gang wars now. Munchie B and all these niggas coming in, man. Look, Adam shut that shit down, and I ain't mad at that, you feel me? But he gonna have a hard time trying to hold that shit down by himself on some academic shit, on some Vlad shit. Matter of fact, he could do it on some Vlad shit and just interview people himself, man. But what about the rest of the motherfuckers, man? I just hope they had something going for themselves, man. Now, this nigga, T-Rell had responded to this, which I had clicked on a little bit of his stream, but I ain't gonna lie, guys. Them motherfuckers be boring too, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't really fucking watch it. I just know he was talking shit about Adam22 and basically, I guess, clowning them or laughing at him or whatever the fuck he was doing. But I'm trying to show y'all this post that Adam, nigga, as down bad as Adam is, nigga, he still gonna motherfucking clap at T-Rell ass. This shit hilarious. That nigga say, I know a bankrupt loser who has to borrow money from his girl to buy some jeans. Ain't talking about me. You were the next dude up last year. You fell off hard. You can't judge me. Your life isn't even in order. Your fan base went from adoring you to thinking you're an idiot, and it only took a year, man. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga T-Rell, I wouldn't even call it a fan base, you feel me? I would call it No Jumpers. Fans that thought they were gonna be fans of that nigga, but then just start hate watching. Even though he got a little couple fans sprinkled in that motherfucker, you feel me? But they was supposed to be like the second coming, the new messiahs of the West Coast, man. But I ain't gonna lie. They got time on their fucking side, Adam. That's one thing you don't have no more. Your shit is crumbling. These guys got time. It was only their first year. They get good guests all the time, so the connections is gonna carry them. And eventually, as long as you keep putting in that hard work and being consistent, you're gonna grow, man. That's what you have to do, Adam. So I don't know why you think like their time is about to be fucking over. If we just being honest, man, it looks like your shit is over because you literally just canceled all the shows, you feel me? But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Big Wave got married. This your boy Ted. Hit that like button and hit that